Right. Hey, folks. Yeah, here we are. I'm out here in the wonderful, wonderful state of New Jersey. Parked in the
Jersey.
rest, parked in the rest area. You can probably hear all the trucks going by me right now. Foxy, he's back in the spare room. He can't help it. He just loves it there. Hanging cupboards, all that stuff.
It's my
So
heart-shaped box.
tell him all about it, Foxy.
That was it.
Oh, you just love
Yep.
hanging cupboards. Okay.
Yeah. No. Oh God. It's just humid, man. It's fucking humid. It's
Oh,
Florida.
it's 20 something degrees this morning, like the high 20s. I'm
Is
in
it?
Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Virginia.
So I got something I just read about.
Oh my God,
Walmart.
what?
Walmart is starting to charge $98 for you to use their self checkout because so many people are stealing. So they're gonna, instead of having like 32 lanes of self checkout, they're gonna shrink it down to like 10. And I'm just
Yeah,
like, you think that's gonna make me not want to steal more from you?
I hate that self checkout. I despise it. I will stand in line to not use that self checkout. Those people can just kiss my butt. I
Well,
don't. Nope.
I hate when there's 4 or 5 people standing around
Hmm.
at the end of the self checkout, like, oh, can I help you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
fucking
Open up a
can.
register. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let me see your
Oh,
receipt. Yeah, no,
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 no, don't look
no.
at my receipt. You had 10 chances between that
Mm-hmm.
door and that register.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You
Uh-uh.
can kiss my butt.
But
Nope,
yeah,
I don't
man,
like them.
I had to buy a $200 drill today. They wouldn't let me self-check that thing out at Home Depot.
Really?
Nope.
Shit, I want
They
to
had to
spend
get
130 bucks worth of groceries. Shit.
they went in. I went in to get the thing, and the guy had to open the cage up. And then
Mm-hmm.
he walked it to the front, and then he checked, or he gave it to somebody else to check out. I was like, "Oh, I can't use the self checkout." They're like, "Well, no, not on." I says, "Oh, I would have jacked that motherfucker if I could have."
It's almost
Yeah,
like buying a gun.
my lowers should be in town soon.
Lower what? Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Adjust my T-Mobile, excuse me, my Mint mobile phone tonight.
Mint Mobile.
Yeah,
You and my
Verizon.
grandfather finally have something in common.
Well, that Verizon just didn't want to work. Had to switch to the spare phone for just in case.
Jersey, it's Jersey's fault.
I hate New Jersey. Went to basic and AIT in this state. The rest of them kiss my butt.
Where'd you go to AIT at up there?
Fort Dix, New Jersey.
Fort Dix.
Fort Dix, it's not
Because
there anymore.
all Jersey does is suck dicks.
Yeah, I hate that.
Now,
Oh,
Southern Jersey is actually kind of pretty.
yeah. Well, I'm telling you, they need to take like New York City, the capital area, and then all the rest of the city part of Jersey, and just make that one state, and then
You
make
know
the
what they
rest of it another state.
you know what they need to do?
Give it
They,
Canada.
they need to bring in Snake Plissken.
They got to build the wall first. That's the first
Oh,
wall. That's the first wall
that's
they
the
need to do is
first.
build
Yeah,
right
that's
around
the
New York
wall I
City.
hope Trump gets in
Yeah,
2025, baby.
yeah.
That's the wall I want Trump to build.
Let
Then
him try and escape from New York.
who was that? Isaac Hayes. That was the bad guy.
I was thinking about Ivanka getting dumped in, having a plane crash into New York City after it's turned into a prison.
Hey, we're either gonna have 4 more years of Ivanka or 4 more years of Big Mike as the first lady.
Well, Big Mike's not the official first lady.
Well, did you see that thing that Obama and he was walking one of those places in DC, and it was he was meeting all the world leaders and Biden wasn't there.
Oh God.
Like, oh man, think of it this way: when when future civilizations read about like those stupid fucking primates that had started a dynasty in America and it lasted
Mm-hmm.
200 years and it's the greatest country ever.
Yep.
I mean, the Roman Empire was 1200 or 1500 years.
Mm-hmm.
Greeks were, they were about 1,000 years. The
Yeah.
Egyptians were like 12,000 years. We haven't even like
Well, yeah, but the
picked a cunt
Egyptians were
here.
like were like Martians or something, though.
Well, I think there was 2 sets, like 2 different time frames.
Oh, okay.
Like
Sure.
before the Sphinx, and then everything like thousands of years after the Sphinx. And I mean,
it's
the Mayans and the Aztecians.
yeah.
They
They got pyramids too. Maybe they
have
had aliens
pyramids
too.
that are they're aligned to a specific constellation as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was some, I don't know where I was watching the video, but certain years the pyramids line up with this and that and the next thing,
yeah.
and I don't know. There's so
20,
much
29. It's supposed to be like the temples of Giza, or the
pyramids of
pyramids of
Giza.
Giza are supposed to be in line with like
I saw
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus or something.
Uranus. It's
Uranus.
Uranus.
What is it? Fob Manas or Fob Manas?
It's not a fob, but anyway. No, God.
Or was it
Uranus.
Airfield?
That's where you stop in Missouri and buy fudge. Uranus. We should have truck
I've
parking. I want to go in there. You ever see
I've
that
never.
along I-44?
No, wait, in Missouri. No,
Mm-hmm.
I've only taken 44
It's
west through, like from Joplin through.
it's kind of near Leonardwood. It's they've got all kinds of just hokey tourist attraction looking stuff there. I was wanting to stop, never had a chance. There's no truck parking.
Truck stops, man, they have the best sideshow attractions. Like they're like the P.T. Barnums of a
Well,
lost.
you saw the car video that I did
Uh-huh.
put on our Facebook page. That's pretty cool. That's out just right across the border into New Mexico. Russell's, I think's the name of the place.
You know what we should do?
Road trip.
Maybe for our 30th. 3 more episodes. We'll try to both meet up at south of the border.
Oh God. Well,
We'll
you know
buy
what happens.
sombreros.
Speaking of 30th, you know it's next month, right?
April?
My anniversary.
Oh, there's a lot going on in April. Let's break it down.
Number 30.
We got April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
We got what day is your
18th.
the 18th?
Yeah.
We got 420,
Yeah.
which is also my grandfather's birthday.
Yeah.
But
Jed's birthday.
His email was budmang420. Like, tell me that doesn't sound like somebody who's about to get fucking stoned.
Sounds
bro.
more like you.
Well, I didn't know until like
the wife's birthday's next month too.
The kid's birthday's next month.
Yours, yeah. I'm like, no, it's in fall. Okay, yours, yeah.
He'll be 10.
Oh, God. Jesus, time goes fast.
Yeah, especially when you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Even if you're not, it still flies.
I know, bro. He's at that age now where it's like, I can buy him a pellet gun.
Ooh.
I can take him out back with a little 22, possibly a 410.
You can teach him all those words to say that he really shouldn't say.
Like, hey, buddy, when we're in the garage, I want to hear nothing but fuck, shit, ass, cunt, shooby doo wop. I want to hear it all.
Shooby to doo wop, huh?
That was a complete Eminem lyric from the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh,
yeah.
Guess I don't know that one very well.
I'm like, they were trying to cancel him like in 97, 98, 99. If he came out now with like the Eminem show, Marshall Mathers LP, or the Slim Shady LP before that, oh my God.
I'm just thinking about like Dave Chappelle. Everybody's trying to cancel him too. They ain't. Fuck. Chappelle's got too much money to be canceled.
I don't think it's about the money. I think he just has so much influence. Like, I think it's like, okay, if you have a GOAT status for anything, like a greatest of all time, like NFL quarterbacks, the best of the 70s, the best of the 80s, the best of the 90s. That's the way, like, decade, because the hip drop tackle, they just banned it. So
hip drop that what?
Okay, I'm running behind you, right? I'm trying to catch up to you. I grab you by your waist and I pull my weight down and turn you. That's illegal now. Because what happens is that leg that you're coming down on, say your right leg, if I'm coming down, the theory is it tweaks your knee, and that's how you tear MCLs and ACLs.
I understand the idea behind it. I get it, but
no, it's player safety, but there are risks to the
yeah.
game.
Yeah. Last game I
ACLs you could
watched was
fix.
West Virginia. Who were they playing? Princeton? One of the Ivy League schools. Girls basketball, man, those teams were good. They were good.
Yeah.
Of course.
I like the lingerie football
the girls are
league.
Still playing. Iowa girls still playing.
Oh yeah, what's that guy's name?
Next.
Caitlin Clark? Listen, like Robin Williams once said, these are women in history that you might not want to fuck, but you will not fuck with. Like Margaret Thatcher, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to fuck with me.
Tulsi Gabbard.
It's like time me up and beat
they're
me.
still talking about her being VP.
I don't think. Well, they were saying
I don't think it's going to happen, but
they said Vivek was going to be like they were like. It was what's third? Like Speaker of the House.
Chief Staff.
President, Vice President, Speaker of the House.
What was Hillary?
Defense Secretary, I thought.
No, Hillary was.
She was a Secretary.
Secretary of State. Yeah,
I thought that was fourth, and then Speaker of the House was third.
I don't know.
But I mean, if we get to that point, we're pretty.
Well, Speaker of the House is Congressman or Senate. One of the legislators.
I thought they pulled from that, and that's. Listen, my school apparently, or maybe they changed it like they do language, but they did not teach us democracy as much as they told us how much we were a republic. Like they're hand in hand. They're good
which
things.
Is what
both
we're supposed to be is a republic, not a democracy.
Yeah. So like every time you say something, like I think of something, I'm like, I'm not worried about. Like the federal government should just be like, hey, we're just protecting the water and the borders. Like
pretty much.
And we're
90%
the states
of the crap the federal government's into should not have anything to do with.
Exactly. Okay, so now that we got this, since we started a bunch of wars, like proxy wars or whatever, the 7 wars in 7 years type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what happened in Russia?
What, the terrorists?
Did you see what, dude? I think
I'm just wondering what's going to happen. I remember quite a while back, some terrorists went in and like took over the theater or something.
That's what just happened. They did a concert.
No, I mean, they took it over. They stayed there. They took hostages and everything. And then all of a sudden, everybody was dead. Terrorists, hostages, everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Putin's the kind of guy, I'm not comparing him to Theodore Roosevelt, but he speaks very, not plainly, but he's just more about doing than he is about. And this is where it's like, he finds out like they're.
What Keanu Reeves movie was it where he said sometimes you got to shoot the hostage? Was that Speed, maybe?
I'm about to say Speed with Sandra Bullock way back.
I think Putin's. I think it was Speed.
It was Swayze.
No, it didn't. No.
Okay, then it was because those are two great movies, Speed and Point Break.
But anyway, Putin's like, fuck them hostages.
Well, I could see him saying, "Oh, all the terrorists are over here. Like this is one cell and this is another cell. You know what? Carpet bomb everything in between. Just let's make a statement, and then it's going to be kind of like." I hope we had nothing to do with it because that's all he would need. I'm
trying to. Was it the Philippines? Who was a general of ours in the Philippines? Pershing?
Blackjack Pershing, or was it MacArthur? I thought he went through the whole. Yeah.
Well,
Midway and all that.
Supposedly they went in there and terrorists took over and killed a bunch of people. They took and slaughtered all but one and let him go just so they'd let everybody else know.
I've been saying that. And I think my mother and my stepfather think I'm pretty sadistic, but like I said, it's going to take like somebody like these, what are they called? Gender attracted or the pedophiles, whatever they're calling them now. They're saying it's a sickness. Gender attracted or
minor attracted persons. Yeah.
You know what else they attract?
Chainsaws?
I was going to say a beheading, a public beheading. You public behead a pedophile, I
Or two.
guarantee everybody who does it is going to be like, this is a pretty serious, I'm not even going to have a
Yeah.
trial. Like, we're going to speed that one up. We catch you in the act. We do it tomorrow.
Well,
We don't wait for 10
you
years.
always hear about people in prison killing the pedophiles. I mean, you got to just put some money in their commissary.
Ooh, get them a couple packs of smokes.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
hey, here's a new
smuggle in
toothbrush.
the fancy ramen noodles. I mean, the flavors they can't get.
Well, I mean,
Oh, if I was in
really,
prison for the rest of my life, some good ramen would make me happy.
well, if we started really like going after pedophiles, I believe, we wouldn't have much of a government left.
Yeah. What? No.
Well, like everybody like that. The only people I've
No,
heard so
no,
far that say that
no.
they were on Epstein Island and everything. Like I know Robert Kennedy said he was, but he's like, I was there. He was at my house. I didn't know anything. We were partners.
Yeah.
Just like anybody else. Do you think that every single person knew what Harvey Weinstein was doing? Probably not, but probably 80-90%.
I'd say about 90, 95. Well,
It's word of mouth.
Epstein went to Mar-a-Lago and got kicked out.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he got
Mar-a-Lago.
kicked out
They
of like
said it was worth.
two different one of Trump's places. He got kicked. Two of them he got kicked out of. Yeah.
They said it was $18 million it was worth, but now they're saying, well, he could sell it for $450 million to pay this up in New York. I'm like, how? Where'd that fucking $422 or whatever come from?
Well, and they've been showing like visitor logs where what the hell is it? Fannie Willis has been to the White House. The New York gal's been to the
James.
all the people that have been trying to prosecute Trump have been to the White House.
And he just dropped the bomb, I think, today. Like he let his dick hang and say, hey, I got the money. That's my collateral. And it's like, at what point does a businessman have all his bases covered? It's like, yeah, you could take all my money. I got assets, son.
Mm-hmm.
That's old money too from his dad, is it not?
The way I understood it was that Trump inherited like a chunk, but he made a whole bunch more.
He gave him $10 million and to start up and go.
Trump didn't start off with nothing. He didn't start out
No.
No.
Well, no, old money. What I'm talking about, like the Vanderbilts,
No, he's
Rockefellers,
not
like
that.
that
Not
old.
that. No, not that
Not
far
that
back.
far back.
No,
like this, like 1900s, obvious.
I don't remember what book I was listening to. They're talking about Trump. I think it was one of Glenn Beck's books. I'm not sure, but I guess Daddy, Granddaddy, one of the Trumps back a ways after the World War II.
Two skis.
I think I'm trying to go off my memory, and my memory's not that good. But after that war, he started building all this housing and all this other stuff for the people coming back, and that's where he started making his money. And then it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, so he subsidized housing?
Not exactly, but yeah,
in a way.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know if he was
like I say now. Don't quote. I could be wrong about that because I listened to the book, but it wasn't that interesting.
I know they were real estate investors, so it makes sense. But what was his name? That's would you vote for Vince McMahon if he ran as vice president with Trump?
Vince McMahon? No.
Dude, Vince McMahon is a son of a bitch. Like that dude still works out like he's 80 years old, bro. He's Biden's age.
I'm thinking about Jesse Ventura too right here now.
Okay, now Jesse Ventura is
before
really
Jesse Ventura
weird.
Went fucking nuts. He took Minnesota from I want to think it was 7th per capita in taxes to 11th. He made quite a progress with it. Whenever there was extra money left over, he sent it back to the taxpayers. He didn't keep it. He's got a lot of good ideas, but he might have lost half of his mind here recently. I don't know. He's kind of nuts.
He's the Gary Busey of politics.
Yeah. Well, he sued old, what's her name? American Sniper guy.
Oh, Chris Kyle.
Yeah, Chris Kyle. Yeah.
Him and his.
Well, did you
hear why? In the book, it said that he punched him.
Yeah.
And he made all these allegations towards him. And then Jesse Ventura said it was him, Chris Kyle, and there was a judge, and it was like a mediation. And he says, "You did not punch me in the face." He goes, "Yes, I did." And he's like, "I think that there was something wrong with him." You got to listen to it because it was like all he was like, "You're defaming me. Why am I the now?" Maybe he did punch him. Only the people that were there know.
I
I
have
feel
no
like
idea.
if Chris Kyle would have punched Jesse Ventura, I mean, like he said, the next day he goes, "I was in pictures. I had no blemishes on my face or nothing." He goes, and it's like, yeah, if a big ass dude like that who's cock diesel slugs one on you, man, you're gonna have a shiner.
I don't know. I have no idea. I just knew the very basics of it, and
Yeah. He said that he was gonna sue whoever was filming the movie, or because Clint Eastwood directed it, and he's like, "Man, we're good friends." He goes, "But I was gonna." He goes, "Was it Fox? Whoever made the movie?" But they said they put them on notice. Like, if you put this in the this particular subject in there, he's like, "We're suing you too."
Yeah. The movie wasn't accurate to the book, but I mean, yes, I realize most movies are not.
Dramatization.
Oh, extreme dramatization.
You ever watch Lone Survivor? Mark Wahlberg. There's like 4 of them or 5 of them. They go away out to Afghanistan. Okay. Marcus Luttrell or Cantrell.
Yeah, that's him. Luttrell.
Yeah. He's been on Joe Rogan a bunch, and he's just like, this is what really happened on this end. He's like, we did it. One was for security reasons. They couldn't get. We all know why you jumped, and we heard a duck quack. Like the StreamYard duck is saying, "Hey,
hey,
I smell it."
That's New Jersey.
Man, you look like you're from Jersey. You got it all trimmed up.
Look, I don't look homeless anymore.
The fuck you don't. It's like you got like a 7.5 hour shadow. You got 7 strands.
I don't look as homeless anymore.
I'm a squatter. I'm not homeless.
Yeah. I squat in this house.
Hey, you can squat in homes now in New York for 30 days, and them motherfuckers yours.
Mm-hmm. New York, California, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All these gun-free zones, blue states. Just saying. And Greg Abbott is doing great, and a tree fell on him in 1980 something.
A tree hit him. He didn't run into the tree. The tree ran into him.
Maybe he was like standing at a stop sign, like keeping warm, and just smacked him.
It's horrible to laugh at, but it's just the story of it.
Okay, just one question, since then we're not going to laugh at it. Do you think he shits in a bag, or do you think he do you think his works? Do you think he's like Stephen Hawking? Stephen Hawking was shooting some healthy loads now, and his wife while he was all like, yeah. He had kids after his ALS.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, she was banging somebody else too, though. But they came out like looking as goofy as he did. Not like, but British
I'd
people
assume
with
that a disease is different than an injury, though. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Well, yeah. Let me ask you this: why do English men have really messed up teeth, but our women are infatuated with their accents and their charm? Like Austin Powers. They're like,
because they sound all fancy and
all proper and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he goes to kiss you, he's gonna bite your lip, tongue, and tonsils.
You ever been around some Australian women that are talking?
Maybe. I've been drunk a lot.
Just that voice, you're like, oh. That voice will drag you straight into lust.
I'm more into like that, what was her name? Like,
Madeleine Albright?
Wednesday Addams' mom, Morticia?
Oh, yeah.
The original one where it was kind of like that smoky, a taller...
Catherine Zeta-Jones?
No, before her, back like...
Oh, way back. Like in the show? Like
that kind of like Bolshevik Transylvanian, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Zaling, it's like, I don't know what you're probably yelling at me. You probably got
kind of like Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Less slutty.
Oh. Yeah.
Zsa Zsa
I just
Gabor had like 8 or 12 husbands.
really. Well, you started
Yeah.
saying smoky voice. I was thinking Macy Gray. I don't remember
No,
what her song was, but I
that's
love that. Oh, she just
Macy Gray is like
that
literally
sound
like
she
almost
had
like a smoker's call, like a smoker's talk.
almost. But
I
it just
want
I loved her. I loved her sound. I loved her music.
There's something sexy about a woman smoking a cigar. There's nothing sexy about her breath smelling like a cigar.
Yeah. Ugh.
Like just put one in for play and like have it like vape out or something. I don't want to smell
Oh,
like
Monica Lewinsky.
oh my gosh. There are so many jokes that we could do right now, but we will be kicked off whatever platform we are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Supposedly Bill
But
smoked a cigar afterwards.
it involves her never mind. She just couldn't get the stain out of a damn dress. Should have got
Do an internship in the White House. It'll be look good on your resume.
hey, the funny part was she didn't even want to like oust them.
No.
It was the other lady. So either she was getting good position and she was one of the real ones, or that dick was just that good. And she was like, "Nah, I don't even care about the
Mm-hmm.
position. Like, I'm blowing the president. His wife ain't. His wife
Motorcycle.
ain't done it in a decade
Yeah.
because you know Hillary's not.
Well, there was a sergeant
Nah.
major up there in New York. He was messing around with a bunch of young girls. And there was one, the only reason that he got turned in and caught was because one found out about the other. She thought she was the only one.
No, honey, trust me. See,
No,
I don't.
no.
I like older bitches in their 40s, bro.
Oh, younger women.
That the gap, the decade you're not in and I'm not
Yeah.
in, but that's in between
Oh.
us.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge rounds.
What about them?
Those are my number 2 because I almost bought a pack of
Are
Dollar
those the ones
General.
that are kind of chewy?
Yes, and they have fudge in the
Those are.
middle with the swirls.
Oh, speaking of fudge, went to my
Yes.
first farmer's market last weekend.
How was it, Brucey?
Well, there wasn't any real produce there.
Hmm.
There was eggs, there was pies, there was all kinds of. There was like a wood burning guy. It looked like he had all CNC'd out wood burning stuff. And I brought Jennifer home some fudge, and she said, "Ooh, this is yummy."
Can I just
But since she's diabetic, I got the small one. I mean, I went to pick up the one. It weighed like I don't know, 80
fucking
pounds or
two
something.
pounds?
It was like this. It was just, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Is there a smaller one? She's like, yeah, this one's only $3. I'm like, okay.
See, with a lot of those, it's kind of like everybody makes pies. Everybody has chicken, so everybody can have eggs. It's like,
Eggs,
come
yeah,
on now. You're doing the easiest shit and
yeah.
trying to get rewarded with the biggest prize.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, if somebody was to smoke good jerky, it's like I ain't got to drive to Bucky's, you know.
Well, see, if
Or
I was there, I would have I would have started some like tomato plants and sold, seedlings, so tall ones, little
kind of
shit
like
like
what I'm
that
going
for
to do for my
people getting ready for their garden. You could sell them the stuff for it. Ah,
so like
yeah, itchy nose.
like what I'm going to do for not my real dad. I'm going to get him a yay high palm tree.
Oh, you started to say pot.
I wouldn't. Well, I mean, if you have a green thumb, you can get me some green lettuce, and
Hmm.
But no, like
See,
the CNC wood
yeah,
burning stuff. Like I just have like an old soldering gun that I learned on. And it was like, oh,
yeah,
don't fuck up, and it was like, and then I just have like a little one. To me, I'd rather
yeah.
see the craftsmanship. I'll pay for that.
Um, see, Jennifer's friends, they all got together when they're one of the Denali National Park, and they took a picture, and then they had that burned onto a piece of wood. I mean, that's not something. Well, maybe you could with a
A
wood
good
burning
one.
thing, but I mean, it was really cool.
No, and I get that,
I mean,
but to
some of
me,
that
if
CNC stuff is just kind of,
well, if you bought one, like a
yeah,
little 12-foot wide one or 12-inch wide one, and so you I mean, yes, it'd be cool because if you make like a charcuterie board or
Yeah.
something like that, and you want to put in like your little design that's
Mhm.
a little more complicated, okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's not the focal point. But
Yeah.
if you do a big thing about it, it's like, well, I could have just went to the store and did it. You're just giving me a piece of oak, which
Yeah.
oak is not good for cutting boards. It is very porous. It will hold
Yeah.
shit. I have good wood.
Supposedly, you
No,
should
I
never
have
smoke. Supposedly, you should never smoke with walnut. Walnut
no.
supposedly makes your food taste horrible.
It
Never
tastes
tried it.
funky.
Yeah.
Walnut is because that's all I had. It's a hardwood. It's good to cook
Yeah.
with, but it's
It's
not
still a fruit wood, but it's not
that kind of nut.
kind of like oak. Doesn't really give you that much flavor. Just kind of.
Honestly, I like pecan, apple, cherry.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with any of them.
Wow. We might be kind of.
Peach.
We might be a little ADD or something. We just went through like 800 subjects in 3 minutes.
Well, listen, the NiMRoDs haven't really heard our beautiful voices. We want to cover everything.
Yeah.
We both have ADHD. Every goddamn person that we have talked to has said, "Oh yeah, oh, come on. Oh, sorry, I couldn't."
Yeah.
I'm not, and it's not one person. It was like 4 people.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Those folks with lives. I mean, how dare they?
Yeah, people with jobs.
I have a job. You can even hear half my job right out there.
You're a paid tourist.
Not quite, but close. Yeah.
If I was able to smoke a little, like even just take an edible at night, just at night, like 10 milligram edible of indica, let me go to sleep. I'll wake up still okay. I'm gonna be by myself. I could do it, but no.
Mm-hmm. Drugs are bad.
The drugs are bad, but fuck.
Yep.
It's better than the McDonald's they let people eat.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
They should have a Whataburger in every truck stop.
Oh God, yes. They have a Whataburger everywhere. Just burned out. In-N-Out's nothing but a cult. Their burgers are
subpar.
Yeah. I was not impressed by the In-N-Out that I had the 2 times. It was just meh. But I've never had bad Whataburger ever. It's always delicious. The fries
Everything from Texas. I'm about to just go to Texas, man.
You know the problem with Whataburger?
No, there is no. Don't shut up.
They are the official hamburger of the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the only thing good about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what? That's who I'm gonna. Hey, we're gonna message him. Should I message him right this moment?
Who? Dallas Cowboys?
Hey, fucker. See if he'll come on for the next show.
Oh God, that boy's crazy.
We gotta get him or I'm scared to message that man. It's almost like a fanboy scared him.
Yeah.
Like, can I get your autograph? No, he would be. They would both. Well, Sergeant Major would be more like a Schouse or a
For Stewie, yeah,
yeah. And I feel like Sergeant Rod would be more like a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
that's his biggest problem too.
Yeah, that's like he said. Here's half of his problem. Here's the other half. He told me that one time, and I'm like, fuck. One piece of advice. I had my dip in, right? And he says, "Hey, fucker, let me get a pinch." And I says, "All right," because he was like one of the only ones who would, "Hey, you need some?" He'd give me some because I'd never, Somebody said something about, you think a girl's gonna kiss you? I'm like, fuck that. Hey, I'm married. I was married at the time. Like, I ain't gotta impress no bitch. Like, if she don't want to kiss me, she can leave.
Oh God.
And she did.
Yeah.
She was kissing somebody else.
Oh no.
With her tonsils. But yeah, it was horrible. I heard it.
Remember they used to have like pure spearmint or peppermint or whatever. That shit was good. It was ground up like dip. It was good. It wasn't dip, but it was yummy.
I've tried that other stuff, like Black Buffalo or something like that. It's
So like
supposed to be an
fake stuff.
alternative.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like it. What's that? What was that? The vampires, the gay ones. So
Twilight.
that's the one. He
Okay.
said in the first one, he's like, us eating animals is like, human only eating tofu. That's how it feels.
Well, you know what works good?
What?
When you take that instant coffee out of the MRA, put it in your fucking lip and go with that.
Hey,
Your
you know,
eyeballs will be fried. You'll be pinned open for like 3 days if you do enough of that.
so I had to try, like as a young man, you're like, man, I'm desperate. It's like, I got to try I got to try this or else I'll never know. I took a cigarette and I spliced it open.
Oh, I've
Did
heard nothing
not
but bad
work.
things about that. Yeah.
Didn't work. I swallowed a shit ton of dry
Oh.
tobacco. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
I'm telling you, if you ever get really, really, really tired and you gotta stay awake, instant coffee. Especially that shit from
methamphetamines.
that would probably be a little more extreme.
What about Jolt Cola?
Yeah, whatever.
What about the old stuff? I heard it was like one molecule off of like Adderall and meth. Like it was right there. There was just so much sugar in it.
It was like sucking down 2 Mountain Dews. It wasn't that super.
You know what was really good? Speaking of Mountain Dew, Surge.
Mm. 1 6-pack of Surge had a pound of sugar in it. A pound per 6-pack. But that shit went really good with some gin.
Yes, it did. Yes, any clear alcohol, it went really good with.
No, gin was the bestest.
Tanqueray or Seagram's?
Dude, I was so poor. I don't even think it was Seagram's.
Oh, Crystal Palace.
I don't know.
It's like
When you reach down
$2.95 a
below,
fifth.
when you reach down below the bottom shelf, you're reaching right down, down, down. Yeah.
And blow it off. Like, man, we've had this for a while.
Good God, this is $1.50 a gallon. Yep, that's what I want. Yeah.
Military special. First
You
week,
know,
first
get
time there, bro.
I need to get back and get some more of that.
Oh, to cook with, yeah.
Oh, I used up all my cooking bourbon before I moved.
Well, okay. Just real quick, if you're cooking something like instead of using a broth, like like your help me out here, put a little bit of broth in.
I don't.
Wrap your brisket or your porks or nothing, pork butts.
Well, number one, I'm never cooking another pork butt. I'm grinding that bastard up and making burgers out of it because it's so much better.
I know.
And brisket, I just wrapped it up.
Oh, I usually put like a little bit of just a cup, but put a few shots in there.
Oh, I got a sprayer.
Oh,
Take and mix in apple juice and bourbon. Spritz your which comes with that. Your brisket with that.
Some Appel juice.
And bourbon.
What's your favorite drink?
For
like your favorite liqueur?
Well, like I've always said, vodka's for drinking. Whiskey's
Beers
for sipping.
Beers for working.
And Coors Light's for summer. I mean, get you a nice Jameson over rocks. Oh yeah.
Jameson, huh? What about Belvedere, Kettle One, or Grey Goose?
No. If
you don't
I'm
like those?
Vodka's vodka, dude.
Listen, I'm trying to, in case some of these close NiMRoDs who are like, man, I don't know what to get Bruce. The guy's house is about 3/4 of the way done. It'll be done by probably fall at the very latest.
Live in a dry county.
And you can have a few bottles on standby. So like when you're sitting there like, man, I want to go sit on my back porch and get drunk. Oh, let me buy.
I got to go buy me a couple gallons of military special.
Man, tell the people you're struggling how you have to use the bathroom.
Oh, that freaking. Oh.
You have to go to the goddamn Closest gas station.
No, I don't. I can use a trailer one now. It's all hooked up to septic. It's all good like that. But it's like this much wider than my fat ass on each side. So oh my God, wiping your butt is just a chore. And you can't
Go,
just hop in a shower because you got like 3 minutes worth of hot water.
hey, just go outside and have Jen hose you off.
Hey, you know how
Spread them.
cold that, dude? That
It'll wake
water's
you up.
cold.
You wouldn't need coffee.
It wouldn't wake me up and give me a heart attack, stop my heart, and kill me.
Sit there with hypothermia, looking like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
Yeah. I was thinking
Ice.
more about the people in the Elsa movie. What was that? The animated Disney one, the Ice One
Oh,
Queen.
Frozen.
Yeah, I feel like somebody had Frozen.
That's like 10, 11 years old now, I believe, because that came out about. Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
I remember
Ryan
watching
likes
it
the show.
once. What?
Yeah, Ryan loves the show. Yes, my boy, my 20-whatever-year-old boy loves the show.
What's your favorite Disney movie of all time?
I don't know. It'd have to be. Well, like Escape the Witch Mountain, the original one was great. The Apple Dumpling Gang was great. You're sitting here thinking, what the hell are these?
What are these from the fucking 50s?
Pretty much before Disney went woke, yeah.
Oh, when they were still racist.
Well, what you'd sit there, it'd be United Kingdom. The insurance company sponsored the animal show, and then Disney came on, and Dad would make this. We had this great big roaster. I mean, it was huge. He'd make a whole bunch of popcorn, and that was supper on Sunday night. And we'd sit there and watch the United Kingdom.
Animal
What
Kingdom?
No. It was an insurance company that sponsored the animal show. So we'd watch one and then the other one. And like I say, we'd have a great big bowl of popcorn and sodas, and it was just yay, because because Sunday we'd always have a great big dinner. Well, excuse me, lunch.
Mid-afternoon snack.
Pretty much, it like everybody come. I mean, half the family come over, and it'd be a big old Sunday meal.
Oh, see that's how we were like at my Nana and Papa's. You know, me and my parents, my sister, we'd all go over there do Sunday. You know, the girls would go do like shopping or whatever they did, and usually it would be like Dad would say, "Hey," or Papa, "Hey, we got to go do this real quick." We go down in the basement and fuck off for hours.
Yeah, same idea. Like say they come over and then everybody go home. And then we watch like this big old, because you weren't really hungry, you know. And then you just eat popcorn for supper.
Popcorn. I don't like popcorn. It's in my teeth.
Really?
I'm a big time flosser, bro. I floss like 4 or 5 times a day.
I don't like popcorn in my teeth. I don't floss as often, at least daily, but not like you should every time you eat. When I get
I go through. I floss a lot. Probably say 10 times a day. And
now, do you use floss or do you use them flosser things?
Plackers.
Same thing. Yeah, the flosser things.
No, I'm very specific. Only plackers. None of the other shits. Yes.
Do those have the narrow floss or the fat floss?
Narrow.
Okay. I like the fat stuff better.
And
but they break so easily.
Oh, I don't like the ones I got from Walmart. They're from China.
China.
Yeah. But no, I floss a lot, and then it's like every time I drink a cup of coffee, I floss. It's just that many times a day.
Okay.
Yeah. I hate shit between my teeth. If I can't suck air through them, bro, I'm dying. Kills me. It's weird, isn't it? It's one of those weird.
No, there's so many dirty jokes just to be said right there.
No, YouTube.
You just set me up, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
YouTube. Thank God for YouTube.
Oh, dude, I think I watch more YouTube than regular TV.
It's convenient.
Well,
more convenient than everything.
There's certain guys that I watch all the time, and it just
you can't get Ron Spoomer on goddamn cable.
Yep.
Banana Ballistics. I don't like
Uh,
I don't like Kentucky ballistics
Hickok
bruce. Like just
45.
Hickok 45 with the hands this big. The guy's like 6'8".
Yeah, he's huge. Huge.
And he sits there and he shoots. He looks at the gun and he misses. Son of a bitch! Pink, 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 pink. All right, there. Now she's firing right. I don't know what happened with that first round. It's just like,
Yeah.
who's the other guy? There's somebody else I watch.
I was
The
watching
guy.
Demo Ranch all the time, and I just got kind of
Yeah.
too much.
I like the guys when they do like Ron Spomer. It's like talking. It would be like a great like an uncle with a cool hat and
Yeah.
okay. So now we're gonna look at this little guy and he points to the round and well, this guy just came along and he just bloop and did it with that. And it's like
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. It's like a white country Neil deGrasse Tyson.
A redneck Tyson.
Yeah, redneck Tyson.
Ooh.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Speaking of ADD and Tyson, I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope they just.
I hope he goes in there and makes him Evander Holyfield now. Retarded.
I was thinking Muhammad Ali.
Nah, he was too great. I don't want to disgrace.
Muhammad
the man
Ali
like
was a great guy. A great fighter.
He was, yeah.
I don't know if he's a good guy or not. I have no idea. Don't know. Don't care. He's a good fighter.
He's a great fighter. Mike Tyson, though, that's if you try to fight his fight, you're not going to win.
No.
He's going to just because he got all that power he can generate, and he gets in just bop, right to them ribs.
If I had to fight Mike Tyson, I'd hope like hell I could outrun the guy. I doubt it, but that would be my only hope.
I would
as fast as I can, as far as I can.
I would probably cut my ear off and just sacrifice it and throw it at him and watch it go like a piranha. Like, that's what I would hope for. If not, he's chasing me.
Maybe just lay down on a mat and go, look, I'm done. Yeah. Here's a towel. Fuck you.
Yeah, really.
I mean, I'm not gonna try and freaking knife fight a T-Rex, and I'm not gonna try and box Mike Tyson either.
Yeah, like that guy on JetBlue. It's like, why would you talk to him crazy, and then he punches you? Yes, you can sue him, but he might make you eat from a straw for the next 6 months with just a jab. Like
6 months for the rest of his life, he might.
Yeah, I got $1 million though. Is it worth it? That's like all these people on. Oh my God! Down here we got Dan Newland. I forget the other ones. Farrah and Farrah. Have you been in a truck injury here? Dan got me $485,000. Thanks. Yep. It's like, yeah, but now you're shitting in a colostomy bag for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, have you? I've read books, seen like The Rookie had this happen. They'll go in there, they'll like clip the brake light wires, and just have people run into them. Make money that way, sue them because oh my God, you ran into me, it's your fault.
Yeah, my kid got student of the month.
Oh,
yeah.
If it wasn't for everything else about that kid, like the big feet, everything else, I'd be like, are you sure it's your kid? But there's no denying that little fella's probably. I mean,
if you take a look at him,
it's a twin brother of yours had that kid.
Hey, if you take a look at him right now, he's got his mom's eyes.
Yeah.
He got my big ass head though. Like
big head.
His feet are like that, dude. Like
scuba fins for feet. Yeah.
He's got these. He's black, but he has all these Polish features. I told him that the other night, and he goes, "You can't say that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I can."
Why can't I?
I mean, he doesn't. He's not big on the. I'm white. He thinks, he hurts my feelings, and then, I'm like, nah. So who are we gonna press next?
I don't know.
All right. For once and for all, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses, Bruce, has to message Sergeant Major and ask him.
So I can't just go.
Yeah, ready? Yeah, let's do it. I'll fuck you. Goddamn editor in chief.
There's only going to be certain people that get that one.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I'm just a talent.
Yeah, yes. I'm not the word. I'm not a wordifier.
What, you read the descriptions for these? Hell, you do better than me.
Honestly, I mean, I've had a few people say like, oh, those are some pretty cool descriptions. I'm like, I
Was
don't
stoned
want
out of my mind.
I was stoned. Bruce was on the phone. We're talking about, like where to buy this from. How cheap is this? Because we have to talk about something else. Because we're recording, and it's like done.
Yeah.
Like I have, if nobody can tell, the last sentence is obviously always the same.
Well,
It's like copy and paste. But Bruce, I think we're gonna cut it off here, buddy, because now we have to do a description.
Oh my lands!
And we're gonna tag team this call. Well, not call.
What?
This message. Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, well,
Oh
you're not my real dad, so you have to do something.
I put up with you. Isn't that enough?
No.
Oh.
All right, NiMRoDs. We are out. Hygiene. That's our focus right now.
Hygiene. Wash your smelly butt.
Don't just get in, get some water. If you have some hours on your ass, get some shower.
Yep.
Irish Spring is cheap. Ivory's cheap. Lever 2000 is cheap. If it agitates your skin, water's better than nothing.
Yes. For a while, speaking of that, I forgot to bring soap with me, so I was showering with freaking dish soap. I was clean. Grease free.
I'd be cool with just water at the least.
Smelled lemony.
Yeah.
Never buy lemon air fresheners.
Coconut water, like the stuff you cook with, the oil, the tub, the organic stuff. If you don't want to use deodorant, for the odor, you're still gonna sweat, but for the odor, it's healthy. What else? Spring is here. Yep. Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Twice a day at least.
Yes.
Spring is here, so swamp ass is on the rise.
Yes.
All right, I'm drawing a blank. That's all I have. Like and subscribe. Notifications on, you sons of bitches. We love you.
Yes, that too. Like, subscribe, notifications.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, 06.
Tell everybody. Tell your friends. Share it around.
Tell your grandmother.
Treat us like VD. Give us to everybody. No, maybe not.
Bye, NiMRoDs.